2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Genesis Scottish Open is about to kick off. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Very few people can say they tamed the tiger, Rich. Except you, of course. But this is going to be a great day's viewing. What are we looking at with their approach shot, Rich?
Green sits slightly above the players. There's bunkers dotting the front left and one just front right. If they do throw it to the left and long, it will come down a pretty good sized slope back onto the center of the green.
That should set up another chance. Putting for birdie here. Oh, that's a nice line. Well, that's delightful. A birdie to get the round underway.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
He's currently tied for 6th. And as we head to the second, Rich, the players heading back towards the first tee.
Strong par 4 here, just under 500 yards. There's a bunker down the left-hand side you must avoid if you want a clear opening for your second shot. Narrow fairway up there. A good tee shot's a must.
From around 140 yards here. This one needs to kick left.
No, it's not often you come up against Tiger, but he's really proving himself out there today.
An opportunity for a birdie here. Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
Kind of like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Currently 2 under for the day. As we head to the third hole, Rich, one of the very good scoring opportunities here at the Renaissance Club.
Yes, Luke, just about 600 yards or so. Players must hit it out to the left-hand side with their tee shots. Anything right is going to go into a huge cluster of trees where they're going to have all kinds of problems.
Yeah, that one will play. Time for the second shot into the third. That might not have found the green there, Rich, but that is a brilliant play right up on the fringe.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Getting ready to play their third. How close was that to going down? Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Looks good off the blade. Fair effort that. Good birdie.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. And as we take a look at the fourth hole, a shortish par 4, Rich.
Yes, just around the 415-yard mark. Players who take out driver and drive it up into the narrow section of the fairway will get a really good look with their second shots.
Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Great drive here. Can it make it to the green? There was a big impact for a lot of players playing alongside Tiger Woods. They almost got sort of, spooked by the occasion. Why was that?
More than anything else, it's the fact that they're playing in front of more people than they ever had in their life before. And this rings true for, I think, every single player out there, whether it was Ernie Els, Vijay Singh, anybody from that era. You had more eyeballs on you at that moment than anybody else, because Tiger carried the biggest crowds every single tournament, and so sometimes it would be uncomfortable even for the most accomplished players out there. Some of them will tell you, no, it wasn't a big deal, but I can promise you it got their attention, and it probably helped them in a certain sense, because when you played in front of that many people, Luke, you wanted to focus. You wanted to put your best foot forward, because there is no worse feeling in the world than going out and laying an egg in front of 30,000 people. I can promise you that. That's why I enjoyed playing with him, because when you went out there, you knew you had to play well. You didn't want to embarrass yourself in front of all those people.
Sitting at 3 under par. Currently tied for top spot. Didn't that look good for a long time? And he's down there. You got to read.
This one will run uphill.
That'll help your scorecard. Well hold. And that will take him to 4 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. And the first of our short holes here at the Renaissance Club, Rich, is the par 3 6th.
Oh, this is a nasty little par 3 dotted by some pot bunkers on the front part of it. A big one over there on the right-hand side. Club selection is imperative.
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
This putt is of 9 feet.
This for back-to-back birdies.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And the 7th on the card, Rich, our second of the opening 9 par 5s.
Yeah, look, a fairly generous driving area. There's just a couple of bunkers you have to worry about. However, you find the fairway. Now your chances of making birdie or better increase significantly.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Playing from around 210 yards here. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Opting for the 6-iron. Wow, what a shot. An eagle putt awaits. Ooh. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will take him to 6 under. He sits in first position. Rich, as we face the 8th hole, what kind of decisions do the players face off the tee?
Well, most players aren't able to carry those fairway bunkers basically right in the middle of the fairway, so they have to lay up with a 3-wood or less, find the fairway that cambers pretty significantly from left to right.
That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? And how's that ball lying?
Just trickled off the fairway, but still in good shape. Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Putting for birdie. Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt.
A chance to get 2 back on the course here. This one for eagle.
Yes! What a putt.
Yeah, that is not what you want to come up against mid-round, mid-rivalry. That was mean.
Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. The 9th is a strong par 3 reach, one of the longer ones.
It is. There's some bunkers on the right-hand side that you absolutely must avoid. If you miss it on the left-hand side, however, you've got a pitch uphill to a green that will slope away from you. A par here is a really good score.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Oh, what a ripper from long range.
Ah, nicely done. Great chip.
Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
Had a big eagle on the last hole.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Well played, mate. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Going with the hybrid.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
And here we are with the third shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Good putters will make these right on 5 feet. Beautiful shot. Leading by 5 shots after that. Rich, I know this next hole is one of your favourites, the 11th here at the Renaissance Club.
This is one of the coolest holes I've ever played, Luke. It's a dogleg from left to right, fairly generous teeing area. Don't want to miss it too far right, however. But the second shot into the green, this could be the coolest green I've ever seen. It's got more movement than any other green I've seen in competition. I absolutely love this hole.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
On a nice line.
Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's going to want to improve on that current 5th spot.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Still in the lead now after that hole. The 12th, Rich, par 3, just over 200 yards on the card.
You back uphill just a little bit. What really makes this hole difficult, Luke, though, is when the wind is coming directly in the player's face. When that happens, watch out. This hole is a doozy.
And 11 under in front of the player with this putt. What an excellent time to make a big putt like that. And you bet their rival knows just what happened. And let's have another look at that one.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's 1 stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. Another beautiful hole, Ridge. This one right along the coast, the 13th.
Oh, this is breathtaking off the tee, isn't it? But don't let the views suck you in. Even though it's a wide fairway, you got to heat it down the right-hand side as this fairway pitches significantly from right to left. Find the fairway and happy days. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Well, these are good putts to make. Good for momentum, right on 7 feet.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. A quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in first place, with Xander Schauffele in second. Let's begin the 14th. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Good shot there.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And back to the course with the live action. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Oh, that's too bad. Big putt for par coming up. That will work. And after that hole, this player currently holds top spot on the leaderboard with Xander Schauffele in second. Well struck. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He's got, I'd say roughly 120 here.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Just 6 feet between he and the hole. And down it goes. Playing nicely now. 13 under, heading down the stretch.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Well, that's a handy shot. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out. All right, we're going with an extra club here.
A big opportunity with an eagle putt. And down it goes. This player must be in heaven. Their lead is now 11. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. Opting for the 5-iron.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's staring down 23 feet here.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Oh, just missed. And that should secure the par on this one. Currently 15 under par for the round. And as we make our way to the finishing hole here, Rich, how is this 18th at the Renaissance Club?
This is an absolute brute, Luke. Just under 500 yards, and you must find the fairway. You cannot geek it down this hole off the tee. There is danger both left and right.
And this shot from about 150 yards out.
Breeze straight into him.
This looks to be heading to the green. Fairways and greens. Easy game, isn't it?
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
And it's all come down to this. Make this putt and win the event. And that's a big-time victory at exactly the right time. Well done on capturing the Scottish Open.
And what a victory it was around this Renaissance Club here in East Lothian, Scotland. An impressive victory on a challenging week indeed.
Now, Rich, we saw from the get-go that this player was right on song this week, just a class above.
It's very rare where you see a player absolutely dominate a field like they did in this tournament. Unbelievable job all around.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Royal Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke, I'm very happy to be covering this featured group's play this week. It's going to be fire, let me tell you. There seems to be quite the rivalry starting between these two players.
Yes, high on confidence as Harold Varner III. Make sure you step up to the plate and deliver, although you're going to enjoy this rivalry because he's one of the best players out on tour to play with. A 7-footer right here. Oh, what a stroke. A well hold. He'll take the birdie.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
Currently in first position. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. Gee, talking about bursting out of the gates.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Next up is this par 4 hole.
Luke, that's a stonking drive.
Why don't we catch up with the V-Man, Harold Varner III.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Well, let's see how this shot goes from the fairway bunker. Let's return to live play now. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
Opting for the 9-iron. This player's dialed in. What a shot. Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 3rd. Tracking. Geez, making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves. A chance to keep it rolling. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
Going with the 6-iron here. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Wonderfully played. Good chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under.
This is their look at birdie.
It was on a good line. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Ooh, that looks like a pure stroke.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Here we are at the 5th hole. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Rich, I might have to put in my apologies there.
Yeah, I kind of think you need to. That is really in an awful spot.
Well, you like the look of those hands.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
A birdie putt awaits. And with that, that's their fourth birdie. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Here we are at Lachlan Cross in the 6th hole. It's one of those par 5s that just feels like it's a tad too far to reach into.
It is, especially when it's going into the prevailing wind, which is how this hole was designed. Go ahead and just bail out to the right. Avoid those bunkers completely. Then you're going to go ahead and lay up once again out to the right-hand side. Don't challenge the bunkers. It's not worth it. Not unless you know for a fact you can get on in 2. From there, you're going to have a nice, simple pitch shot from, oh, I don't know, 80, 90, 100 yards to a green. Fairly undulating, but still just begging to be birdied.
Setting up in the first cut. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, time to return to the action. Time now for the 4th shot. Currently leading by 3. That's the hands of a surgeon. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. That could play. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. What's in front of them, Henny?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will move him to 6 under par. Here's HV3. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. We've reached the 8th hole. That's nicely done. Oh, that one just missed the hole. A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will take him to 7 under. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And now stepping onto this par 3 hole.
In good form, birdie at the last, looking to add on to that.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. This is the second shot here on the 9th hole. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And he needs this to save par. That's well holed. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
That's always an impressive looking ball flight, isn't it, the draw? So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Oh, well played. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 165 yards. What a drive that was.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
9 feet to the cup.
Little birdie look in here.
Looking good. Oh, terrific. What an effort. And that will take him to 8 under. He's currently sitting in first place. The 11th hole at Lachlan Crossing is a strong par 4, 470 plus yards from the back tees, and there's plenty to contend with, Rich.
Luke, just that one menacing bunker right in the middle of the fairway that's going to drive you crazy as a player. However, you miss it. Now you get a second shot with, funny enough, no bunkers on the green. It's got a lot of undulation to it, especially on the front right part of it, so you can't afford to miss it there. Anything missing out to the left, though, just fine, my friend.
Now 6 shots in front after that hole. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Oh, that is bombed. Second shot here on the 12th. Oh, almost went in. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Okay, let's get back to the action. This putt to get to 10 under par.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
This one's online. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. Sitting at 10 under par for the day. Here we have a long par 5. Second shot here on the 13th. And going with driver off the deck with this shot. You like that, didn't you? Getting ready to play their third. Hope you're not developing a little glitch there. And here we are with their fourth. Wow. And this one is for his par. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Midway through the closing 9 here at Lachlan Crossing. This 14th hole is a par 4 over 450 yards.
Once again, Luke, just another gem of a hole. Massive bunker out there in the center of the fairway. But for most players, it's not going to come into play. Anything down just the right-hand side of this fairway is ideally placed. The second shot, you got to clear, I don't know, a lot of beach there to a green that's probably got more undulation than any other one on this golf course. A massive green, lots of opportunities to do good, but also a lot of opportunities to do some bad.
That's a wonderful shot here at the 14th and sets up a chance for birdie.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Ooh, right by the hole. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Now this one looks to be heading down the runway. Time for the second shot at the 15th. Well, that'll play.
How about that, Luke? Chipping in for the eagle.
And let's have one more look at that shot.
This one was a great chip in. I could watch this all day.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Still in the lead now after that hole.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Well, they should be high on confidence stepping onto the tee now after that eagle at the last. And choosing the 8-iron here.
This one is chewing fiber.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Teeing off here on the 17th hole. Oh, that was pure. This one from about 160 yards out. Going with the 9-iron, I think. This is looking pretty good in the air. That is one of the best shots you will see.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. That was wonderfully done. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He's about 155 from this hole location.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, that's well judged. Hole high, right inside the range.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
It's all come down to this. A moment like that, Rich, just fills you with joy. What a performance.
Luke, the victories, winning never gets old, but this is getting out of hand, isn't it? Another victory on the season.
Well, Rich, after that hot start, it's probably little surprise that this player powered through to victory.
This player absolutely dominated all week long, all tournament long. Great job. You don't see this happen very often.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.